This panoramic view shows the temples and stone buildings lining the riverbank of Ayodhya. At this moment in history, the city was at the height of its prosperity, preparing for the coronation of its beloved prince, Rama. Then, a single political maneuver erases that future. Queen Kaikeyi invokes a long-held boon from the king, stripping Rama of his right to the throne and demanding his exile to the forest for 14 years. Rama doesn't contest the decree or reach for the scepter. To fulfill his father's word, he surrenders his authority over the kingdom instantly, choosing a path of exile over a path of conflict. This scale visualizes the tension of that moment. On one side sits the symbol of state authority, but it is the side of dharma, righteous duty, that pulls the scale down with greater force. Here, at the very beginning of the story, a standard is set. A leader's promise carries more weight than his kingdom. The exile forces Rama to physically leave the fortified walls of Ayodhya and walk directly into the unforgiving wilderness of Dandakaranya. You can see the severity of this transition, as golden royal silk slides off to reveal the rough, unadorned woven bark of the forest beneath. The highest tier of physical comfort is traded for a life of daily survival. This historical photograph of palm trees along a serene lake gives us a sense of their new reality. Rama and his wife Sita share the toll of adapting to this quiet isolation, entirely cut off from their royal privileges. The true burden of the exile lies in the psychology of it. It requires a constant, active choice. Every single day, they choose to endure physical suffering to maintain their moral integrity. Their quiet life shatters when the demon king Ravana abducts Sita, tearing her away from the forest dwelling. Rama's reaction to this loss is immediate. He doesn't respond with detached stoicism. He breaks down, wandering the forest and weeping openly, calling out to the trees and animals in desperation. This display of agony is vital to understanding his character. It proves Rama is capable of feeling the full weight of human pain. He is vulnerable. Rama demonstrates that the path of the ideal man is not paved with stoicism. It is a path walked by someone who feels the full weight of human loss, yet refuses to let that pain turn them away from what is right. Rama now has to pivot from a grieving husband into a military leader, but he has no treasury, no royal backing, and no existing army to command. He builds an unconventional force, the Vanara, or forest-dwelling, army. Without gold or intimidation, he relies on humility and respect to earn their allegiance. His meeting with Hanuman illustrates this. Hanuman possesses immense strength, but pledges his loyalty to Rama purely because he recognizes Rama's unshakable virtue. These heavy stones hitting the water represent the logistical hurdle of the crossing. They bridged the sea through collective labor, proving that unity can overcome even the most daunting geography. As they prepare for war, Rama's power comes from the unyielding loyalty he earned from soldiers he treats as his equals. This theater performance captures the ideological struggle of the battle in Lanka, a war between selfless deity and the demands of the ego. The battle features a massive asymmetry. Ravana commands vast knowledge and a fortress built on massive resources, yet his strength is lopsided. The fracture point is ahankar, an ego so immense it blinds him to his morality. When the structure shatters, only a perfectly stable core of dharma remains untouched in the center. Rama achieves victory by relying on internal restraint, allowing Ravana's arrogance to consume itself. Ravana's defeat proves that external power and intellect will inevitably collapse if they are built on a brittle foundation of ego. This victory is preserved today. Millions gather to watch this giant multi-headed effigy burning in the night sky during the celebration of Dasera. The festival carries a deep psychological instruction. Watching the effigy burn serves as a deliberate annual reminder to confront and destroy the arrogance within oneself. The destruction of ego is followed by a triumphant return. Here, people celebrate Diwali with sparklers and a colorful rangoli, marking Rama's return to Ayodhya. The Ramayana survives as a living roadmap. It teaches that no matter how deep the wilderness gets in our own lives, keeping the truth alive guarantees that light will eventually conquer the dark.